Hello. How you doing? Let me move the mic a little bit closer to me. It's secret OSA meeting time. You guys told me I should title it this, so I did. Just for you. Of course, now I'm messing with the mic because I cannot get this guard to stay up. And it's super annoying. Really annoying to me. But I'm here. And not only are we having a secret OSA meeting, but we are also going to be doing the icon box unboxing as twere tonight. Hello, Kim D. Hello to Hitting. And hello, Space G's. Good to see you. How is everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? There's Daniel McClellan and West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hello. Good to see ya. Kimberly Gabaldon is here. Miss Sunrise Dawn is here. I'm sorry, or that's Sir Sunrise Dawn now? To my sister Osa up. Yep. Love you right back. Sleep sweet, honey. Yep, we're still rocking that OSA thing. I did hear that there were names added to the list. Peanut butter pickles. Unfortunately, you're at work. Stinky. I'm sorry. Lame. Night secretary checking in. Please speak clearly so I can take good notes. Thanks. Right on, Heather Mack. Hello, Judy Lee. Yes, it has been a few. I'm glad to see you back. Deirdre Nikolai. It's been a while. Howdy, howdy. I heard that there were names added to the list. That Miss Kim got another email and there were more names added. Unfortunately, I did not get to see what those names were, but I don't know what to tell you. Who is making the list? Whoever this person is who's emailing with Miss Kim. Hi, No Face. Hello, Kate. Bilf has been digging through people's trash all day, and tomorrow is Thursday. I hear ya. Wednesday. Dumpster dive day? West Coast Fancy Nancy, if you go to Miss Kim's community page, I'm putting the link in the Heather Mack. It's Heather Mack who's taking minutes. Oh my God. Marilyn is still awake. Hey, Maz, good to see ya. Yes, I am OSA as well. It's amazing. Not only am I OSA, I'm actually Dusty soda fountain dispenser thing person. Yeah, whenever you see me in a chat, it's actually him, apparently, according to the list. They included a line about OT remote viewing in the last email. Oh, that's funny. It's either an independent Scientologist or an elaborate joke. I'm going for the latter because honestly, this is just ridiculous. West Coast Fancy Nancy, if you go to the link that I put in the chat, it'll take you to Miss Kim's community page, and you can take a look there to check that out, to see the list. Dusty OSA fountain. Oh my God, that's funny. Deirdre Nikolai, I agree that whoever it is must be really bored to name all of us as OSA. Hello, Pamela SP Butterfly. Good to see you. It was pretty funny though, because Dusty and Sarasota Jerry and Feral Cheryl were all with Poe, and I popped in to the chat and said, wait, how is he on screen? And I'm typing in the chat. And Poe pulled that up and was like, hey, wait a minute now, Dusty, what's going on? Are you on your phone while you're on this live? And then he sent me a link, and I ran to throw on a tie-dye shirt. Since Dusty's me and I'm Dusty, and you've never seen the two of us in the same room together, I thought it was only fitting that I wear tie-dye, and the only tie-dye I think that's in the house, other than one sundress that I have, is my mom's Pink Floyd t-shirt. So I ran downstairs and flung that on. I know they're not very observant, Kim. I know. But yeah. Oh, interesting. I've heard from pretty reliable sources this guy is sadly delusional, channels celestial beings. Well, I mean, hey, some people are into that. If that's your get down, then that's your get down. But yeah, so I hopped on the live, and Jerry was quite confused because he was kind of looking back and forth between Dusty and me and trying to figure out how that exactly was working. Wonder Llama, hey girl, hey! I am so glad. It's you know what? I'm glad you're here. And yeah, I'm a secret spy. Ta-da! Yeah, whoever it is, they're kind of a moron. So there's that. And yeah, I don't know. It was fun, and we were talking about it afterward, and in StreamYard after we shut down the stream, and we were all chatting, and Mom came in and got to meet all the peoples. Ooh, this is exciting. Off topic, friend who moved to Texas did her intake with the Stella Center today. She's scheduled for DSR SGB with Dr. Lipov in Chicago. Ooh, with Dr. Lipov? Nice. Next week. That's fantastic. This annoys me because I like to pretend to be a free zone nutter, and now I have to break character to distance myself from this. I know, seriously. And you don't break character. It takes a lot to get you to break character. But even when I've only seen a couple of like chats from you that are not in character. And the rest of them, even when it kind of seems like you might be on the verge of breaking character, you're still solidly in speaking in Scientologies. So yeah, you walk the walk, man. That list is ridiculous, isn't it, West Coast Fancy Nancy? I mean, Sandy Wandy? Heifer? Like, who in the what, Yadira? Come on now. Good morning, Millie the Dandelion. Hi, Pumpkin Muffin. Good morning and evening to you all. Getting ready for an office day, interacting with actual humans. Gross. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that you have to people. I, too, have done my time in the office trenches, having to people every day, having to put on my little Miss Corporate asshole disguise and just people. It's gross. I don't like it. But yeah, I should probably actually go to that link anyway and see, are the updates to the list on her community page? Do we know? Is it normal to be disappointed if we're not on the list? Yes. Yes, it is. Queen Thetan actually left me a comment on last night's stream saying that she was kind of miffed that that she wasn't deemed worthy of being named as an OSA operative. But you know, she managed to kind of deal with it, you know, but she's processing. She's also on the road. She's in Kansas City. She's on her way to Miami, and she was checking in to let us know that she was on the road and still alive. Yes, it does sound like your mind is being very reactive, Bilf. Xenu Marlene to the official Smut Association. Damn straight, SP Fanny. Damn straight. And Xenu Marlene to the list. Xenu Marlena. Everybody partake. That was not my best. Dang. Thin, not very good. Oh, that's true. You know, Heather Mack, you've got it right there. If you're someone else, you might be on the list. I mean, I'm only on the list because I'm dusty. Oh, peanut butter pickles. Ew. You've been peopling for almost 12 hours and you're over it? Wow, that's rough. I need to find a way to money without people. It's a thing, right? I mean, yes. Hey, Cinderelli. I know Kimberly Gabaldon, you only have one account. I only have one account, but I guess that account belongs to Dusty. You know, he's the one pulling the strings. Marcia Smith. Well, hello. Good to see you. Hello, pretty. Love Layton. Pulling up. Save me a spot in the booth. You got it. Uh-oh, you're late for muster? Jazzy girl Sarah. How dare you be late to the OSA meeting? That's all right. It's the official Smut Association, so I don't care. You're fine. Okay, and you said, Heather, you said that, or not Heather, Kimberly, you said you didn't see any new names on the list? Uh-oh. Here we go. I am weakened, limited to sofa, and I watched 6 episodes of Downton Abbey today. Send carbs. Oh my God. But didn't you message me earlier and say that you ate too much chocolate? Oh, just kidding. Already ate 6 hobnobs. Yes. Diet is going well. You might be mini-me. You should check. Yes, you should check. Oh, Heather Mack is taking the notes. She is going to mark you as tardy. Serious business. Carb correct items on the way. Yay, carb correct. Speaking of carbs, I had fried rice and an egg roll for dinner. So that was plenty carby. Quite carby indeed. So yeah, I have this month's icon box, and we can do the everybody hit the like if it's all OSA's fault. Yes, please, if you would be so kind. Feel free to hit the like or the dislike. Hit the like if it's all OSA's fault. Hit the dislike if you are, in fact, the real OSA. And check your subscribe status. Oh, no. West Coast Fancy Nancy, no. You're fasting, have colonoscopy tomorrow. The prep is the worst. Nope. Colonoscopy prep is absolutely not a good time. I would still rather do that than have more dental work done. But yeah. Yeah, I have my own colonoscopy prep coming up in the end of October. And it's my very first one. It's Bug's first butt camera. It's very exciting. Yep, doing the thing. And that's good news is I like to read, so I'll just bring a book into the bathroom and set up camp. Zena Marlene to Maryland. The prep is definitely the worst part. Yep, I agree, Bill. And I haven't even had it done, but yeah, I think it's very true that the prep is the worst part. We do have Icon Box to unbox, and this month's. Oh, you have the Lynch gene. So this is a yearly thing for you. Okay. Tiff 420 just had hers done. Good luck, everyone. Does your gastroenterologist have StreamYard? I don't know. But I hope that they decide to give me glamour shots from this one too to take home. I love having souvenirs. So this month's Icon Box is curated by Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. They're adorable. Yeah, tip for. Oh, good night, Maz. Sleep sweet. Yeah, it was like, wow, you're doing poppers now, Tiff? Party. So let's see what we got here. We have the. Oh, this is that Gwen Stefani thing. I think she pronounces it give, but spells it GXVE. It's the Most Def Instant Definition Sculpting Brow Pencil in color number 9. It does have a spoolie brush. Glide the chisel tip along brow to define and sculpt, then use beveled edge to fill and shape, using a couple of strokes to build color, blend with spoolie brush. I'm really, really bad at eyebrow stuff. Hello, Kathy Mitchell. Well, we have missed you too. All right, Kim D. Sleep sweet, honey. Poppers are inhalants to loosen the butthole. Yes, they are. She meant to say pooper, but I mean, I have to assume it's up there in badness with having long cameras and a cable shoved up your butt, but what do I know? Yeah, no, it's the prep is actually worse than the procedure because they knock your ass out for the, well, and the rest of you out for the procedure. So to see Bilf. Poppers. Yeah, they give you some nice drugs for the twilight sleep when you get it done. At least that's what I've heard. So this is the pencil. Weird. This must be the beveled edge. It does not come with a spoolie brush. Yes, it does. Okay, wait. So I'm confused. Wait. Glide the chisel tip along the brow, then use the beveled edge to fill and shape. So I'm guessing just that part must be the chiseled tip, and the beveled edge is the rest of it. I'm bad at eyebrow stuff. You're going to try to sleep? Okay, Fancy Nancy. Sleep sweet, honey. That's the best part, the meds and the clean out. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, your definition of best part and my definition are maybe not the same, but West Coast Fancy Nancy, sleep sweet. You're welcome for the laughs. That's what we do here. Although I will say that I won't be sad about, whatever weight loss comes from having all the old poops cleaned out of me. Rosalind says, I fight twilight anesthesia, at least for an endoscopy. I have a really strong gag reflex, apparently. I do too. I have a very, very sensitive, very strong gag reflex. But I do love any kind of anesthesia. So I don't think it's going to be a problem with me should I ever wind up getting an endoscopy. I just don't ever want to do an endoscopy and a colonoscopy at the same time. Shannon C. says colonoscopy prep is the worst. I get them routinely for Crohn's and it's not fun. Oh, gross. This is the best sleep. I will give you that. However, it's not fun getting there. Fact. So this is John Legend's chisel tip. No, actually, it's Gwen Stefani's chisel tip. I'll bring that closer so you can see, even though it's backwards. Colonoscopy is the name of the next secret op. Got it. Thank you, Heather Mack. Yes, thankfully, they do let you be unaware for the colonoscopy. My abdomen area was uncomfortable for a few days. Okay. Yep. I don't enjoy those kinds of cleanouts. Yes. CO Bilf also has IBD. Let's be colon besties. Yay. And then we have from Il Maquillage the Color Boss Master Palette, 8 multi-dimensional eye colors. Palette Yeux. It's very shiny. Very shiny. Colonoscopy and endoscopy at the same time is called an Eiffel Tower. Nice. Well done, Belf. So John Legend approved and curated Gwen's chisel tip, while either John or Chrissy did, one of the two. Millie the Dandelion said, I got awake sedation for my poke up the bum. The prep was the worst part. I thought I was going to pass an organ. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to feel like that too. However, I did tell them that I didn't want the gallon of Go Lightly. I wanted the other laxative prep option. Because the idea of having to drink a gallon of something that tastes like dish liquid really does not appeal to me. These are nice colors. They're very brown, very earth tones. When life gives you mascara, make masquerade. Nice, nice. Well done. Shut up, Matt. Okay, so that's the palette. It's really heavy, too. This thing is no joke, man. IBD sisters, I'm here for you, girl. It can be hard. I'm due for a colonoscopy soon. Wow. Yeah, you guys are talking to each other. Yes, Heather Mack did send IBS-friendly recipes for the book. Yes, she did. Kimberly Gabaldon, you had an NG tube down your throat for 11 days once, and I don't ever want anything like that down my throat again. I don't blame you. That sounds horrifying. This is Femu Brilliant Cleansing Gel. It is a face wash, a gentle foaming gel, crafted to cleanse and restore your skin's natural balance with essential nutrients and revitalizing botanicals. Enriched with luminous essence of camellia oil, it effectively removes impurities, excess oil, and environmental pollutants without disrupting the skin's moisture barrier. Lavender scent uplifts your senses, promoting a tranquil state of mind. Tranquil. Bonus is I've never felt so clean and empty. How much weight did you lose? Okay, so this is what the cleansing gel looks like, and I want to sniff it. I asked for the other prep option and was told the liquid prep was what insurance would cover. Well, that's rude. Oh, that is super lavender. Wow. But like, straight up, like I shoved lavender down my nose lavender. It is super lavender. Hello, Sandy Wandy. I'm glad you made it for the meeting, my sister OSA operative. Cricket, random question. Were you also in Scientology? I'm a never in and found you from Reese. So I'm sorry if I don't know the story. Nope, I'm a never in. I'm a never in. I just kind of fell down a rabbit hole. I read about cults and I read about coercive control and things like that. And I fell down a pretty hardcore Scientology rabbit hole. And so I learned a lot about it, and not as much as BILF. But I learned a lot about it. So yeah, I'm a never in. I'm a never in. There's another, are botanicals even botanicals if they aren't revitalizing? Well, sometimes they can cause you to be tranquil. So, I mean, maybe. Tranquil. If they're tranquilizing. There's another option to the liquid. I didn't get an option. The hardest part was not throwing it up. Yes, there is. There is an option where you take 4 bisacodyl tablets, and then you dump an entire bottle of Miralax into a 64-ounce sports drink. So you can do that. How do I get the link and the decoder ring for the OSA meeting? Honey, you're here. You're right here at the OSA meeting. It's all secret and stuff, clearly. Good idea, Janet G. Yep, just hang on to him. I have so much anxiety that I like getting them both done together and out of the way. I also have gastritis and an ulcer on the last, so endo is routine as well. Wow. That's multitasking. I've had 2 endoscopies, says Jazzy Girl Sarah. One without anesthesia. Traumatic, ugh. And one with, yeah, no, there's no way that they'd be able to make that happen without knocking me out. Not a chance. Rosalind, in high school, I developed a symbol cipher for passing notes in class. We can use that for our OSA meetings. Nice. First, you must submit your code so we know it's you. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It was Flavor Aid. And watch out for lizard people and underground tunnels. Yes, especially if you're in Denver. Kimberly Gabaldon gets severe cramps from the Miralax. See, it doesn't bother me at all. Hello, fellow cult enthusiast. Hello, fellow kids. How do you do? Next up, out of the icon box, we have Biro Black Cherry Plump Lip Oil. Pretty box. That's what he said. If you get them both done, make sure they do the upper one first. Yeah, you never go ass to mouth. So this is the Biro lip oil, and it's black cherry. It made me so happy when the teachers grabbed one of the notes to read out loud to the class and couldn't do anything with it. That's funny. What? Is this a little brush? No. Instead of a doe foot, it's like a little silicone paddle thingy. Me too, double shot. I spend a lot of time. When I had my, I don't know that black cherry is necessarily accurate. Very shiny, though. When I had my hysterectomy, I had a Kindle and I loaded it full of books. And most of them were like Barefaced Messiah, Going Clear, Let's Sell These People a Piece of Blue Sky, Jenna Miscavige's book, Unbelievable, Dave Miscavige Sr.'s book. Was it Dave Sr.? No. What's Dave? Ronnie Miscavige Sr. His book, Ruthless. Leah's book, Troublemaker. And then I also read Under the Banner of Heaven and a bunch of stuff on FLDS and on the Mormons, and what else did I get? Bunch of stuff on People's Temple, Jim Jones. Yeah, I did a lot. And I read like a vacuum, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to move around much. And if I was going to spend that much time sitting on my ass, unable to move, hey, Shaquille Shake, I was going to need a lot of reading material. So I made sure that I set up myself very, very well for that. Peanut butter pickles. You just had a hysterectomy 4 weeks ago and it was the best decision. I agree with you. I have never been happier with a decision that I've made for my own body than turning my uterus into a uterus. Double Shot had her hysterectomy last year, went down a few rabbit holes. Yep. That's awesome. I try learning about it as much as I can. Went down a rabbit hole with it at one point. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to learn. And I'm still nowhere near knowing as much as I would like to, but I'm doing okay. I do okay. You know, I can usually, when people are speaking Scientologies, I can usually understand what they're saying. And I can word clear. So, all right, this is a brush set from Leith. They look very nice. Leith also makes lashes. I'm going to have to look and see if they list what they tell me about this brush set. But nice matte handle, very soft. Oh, super soft. Jazzy Girl Sarah had her his in April 2008. Best decision ever. Yep. C.O. Bilf, when he was recovering from his hist, he finished the basics. Really increased your knowingness. Very nice. I didn't want kids and they found a 6-centimeter cyst. My response was fast. Well, hubby was fine. Yeah, I've never had a hubby. So I said, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yank it. I am tired of this. It's caused me nothing but grief. And nobody's ever been able to figure out why the cramps are so freaking bad. Like, I'm the only person that I know that has gotten a concussion directly due to cramps. So, you know, I've been asking for a hysterectomy since the first time was my 16th birthday. Kathy Mitchell, I had mine when I was 30, still cancer-free at 64. Very nice. Good for you. In high school, my oldest had an assignment to write a love story, and he turned in 4 pages of filth. They called me to the school and were asking him, what if the teacher had read that to the class? Good Lord. That's ridiculous. You had endometriosis. Yeah, they didn't. I didn't have endometriosis. He just wanted you to feel better. Yep. Char's uterus has been behaving much better since switching to a new fancy pill. Good, good. We were in Stratford with Cymbeline, got rained on like cats and dogs, front row seats looking like drowned rats. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this next thing is MZ Skin by Dr. Mariam Zamani. Calming moisturizer. We'll see about that. Yeah, concussion is scary. He stood there trying not to laugh. The teacher went to the office and told them he needed therapy. Nice. Hey, at least he was writing. Yeah, I was standing on the lunch line at school in the cafeteria, and the cafeteria, of course, is not carpeted. And the cramps hit, and the pain was so bad, I instantly passed out and cracked my head on the very, very hard floor of the cafeteria. Bang, concussion. The teacher who read that would be an idiot. Sorry, it's been a rough day. I agree with you, Kathy. At first, the doctor was like, sir, what you were asking for is impossible. They humored me when I said I would do it DIY. Smart. Good for them. You didn't ask for yours double shot? They called me in an offer. Then I found out how hard they are to get. Yeah, I'm a little envious of that. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I showed this. Here's the jar. Very pretty glass, matte glass. Let's see what it smells like. It can't be calming if it doesn't smell good. What is that smell? I don't know what that is. I doubt the veracity of its calming claims, but maybe it's calming for the skin. Yeah, I had been asking for that procedure for like 30 years. I'd been asking for it more than that. Damn long time. And everyone gave me such a hassle. I'm like, I'm not married. I've never wanted children. I'm not going to change my mind. Quit patting me on the head and tell me I'm going to change my mind. Well, what about your eventual husband? My eventual husband? Are you kidding me? I'm not property. We're in the modern age now, and it's my body. So get rid of it. Well, you realize this is a permanent option. No shit. You mean you can't put it back in and reconnect it? Assholes. No one told me you could hemorrhage during your period. It would have been useful to know. Yeah, I bet it would have. Holy crap. He was usually very well behaved and he wrote good stories, so the teacher often read out his stories. Well, you know what? If the teacher has a brain in her head and realizes, or he or she realizes that they're dealing with high school students, you always pre-read before you read something out loud. I mean, that's just common sense. Come on now. Yes, please send in your recipes. Everybody who's got recipes for the recipe book, the countdown is on. We've got 9 more days. The format in which I would like the recipes sent to me is on my community tab. Only I don't know if it says community anymore. It might just say posts. But yeah, check there. The format is there. The different categories that we're looking for is there. All of it's there. And just email those recipes to me. chowyanspot@gmail.com and let me know. So yes, send in those recipes. I agree, double shot. It is BS that women can't just get one. Karina Shirali, hi. How you doing? What's going on? Is there a problem? You know the real problem? All those fuckers who do change their minds about kids. Yeah, but how often does that happen? I mean, a hysterectomy is pretty serious. And the people who do change their mind about kids can adopt. It's just as good, if not better, than making them yourself. I tried to get one in my 30s, but the doctors refused, saying, what if I wanted kids? Same as what if your hubby, I'm a lesbian. My wife doesn't want kids either. They said I was too young. Yeah, I mean, they throw all the excuses at you. I was in my late 30s, early 40s before I was able to get mine. It was 7 years ago. No. 6. I can't remember. Long enough ago that I'm all healed up, but yeah, it was dumb. Your theoretical eventual husband would have been told the situation, may already have kids or be open to a discussion about adopting. Precisely, shut up, Matt. That's exactly the case. All right, I'll finish up these last 2 items and then we will do the thing. It's common for plebes to change their minds about kids. All right, so this is from The Ordinary. It is a multi-peptide eye serum. I like The Ordinary. It's a good company. They don't overprice their products. And it basically, my future husband, I want that sexy ginger to hit this raw. Damn right. Damn right, Bill. Instructions. Multi-peptide eye serum. And because it's me, I have to sniff it. It smells like nothing. 0 scent. Maybe a very, very faint scent, but really it smells like nothing at all. I love that. I really like this company. It just basic packaging, does what it says on the tin, not overpriced, not over fragranced, just good stuff. Really like it. So I'm happy about that. Very affordable. And then now, is it Morph or Morphe? How do you pronounce it? Some people pronounce that long E, some people do not. I wish to know. Anyway, this is Continuous Prep and Set Mist, supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. Well, I do love me a good ceramide. Microfine mist gets amped up with ceramides known to hydrate, nourish, and strengthen skin's barrier. Electrolytes. It's got electrolytes to help enhance moisture for a healthy glow, and antioxidants known for boosting elasticity. Hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches away from your face, close eyes, and apply the mist all over your face before and after makeup application. Okay. So we got that. The only thing I wanted to do was check and see if that brush kit is cruelty-free. Because I want to know what they're made of. I want to know what those brushes are made of. And that is this month's Icon Box. Now, tell me about the brushes. Everyday brush set. It tells me nothing, except that set usually sells for $48. The Color Boss Master Palette from Il Makiage is $61. That eyebrow pencil is $24. Good God. Did I miss a page? No. The mist is $19. Stuff from The Ordinary is $25. The Calming Moisturizer is usually $130 for that tiny jar. What the fuck? And then the Brilliant Cleansing Gel is $32. And the Black Cherry Plump Lip Oil is $40. Fucking A. No wonder I stick with K-Beauty. Oh, okay. Yeah, we won't tell Ella about that, Bilf. Fragrance and makeup and lotions really put me off. Where did you get this haul? I got this haul. So I get Ipsy Glam Bag every month. And quarterly, I upgraded to the Icon box. And so they have a different person curate them every quarter. This time it was Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, not John Lennon. I'm not hating the lip oil. I gotta say, pretty good so far. All right, let me get back to see. Oh, Janet, you're going to bed? Good night. Oh, you bought a serum from The Ordinary at Sephora. Nice. Yeah, I've used a lot of their stuff, and I really do enjoy it. I want to adopt a kid who is already an adult and cooler and wealthier than me. That sounds like a good idea, right? I suppose then I'd probably just have to get a husband or a wife. One peptide, not enough peptide. Yes, agreed. Also heard they have a pill for prep now for colonoscopies for people instead of the liquid. I don't know I don't know if I qualify for it. I think it's for if you don't have an issue and a routine colonoscopy. Yeah, I think there is a thing. I don't know. I heard something about a couple of pills in a vial of magnesium citrate, titrate, nitrates, peptides, ceramides, something. I don't know. Good night, Janet G. Sleep sweet. Hubby and I agreed that if we had infertility issues, we'd adopt. We ended up with 2 biological kids, but we're still open to helping kids that need a safe place. Very nice. When my mother went for hers, the doctor was mad at my mother. Doctors were mad. My mother was preggo with my sister, and she didn't believe them. She had to do it with a specialist to have me, and she had it done after an awful pregnancy. Okay. The only study I would trust of skin products are tests done on only one half of the face of someone who does nothing to the other half. I will frequently do one product on one side of my face. Well, I patch test them first. I'll put them on a little patch behind my ear on the back of my neck or something every day for a couple of weeks to generally a week to 10 days to see if I have a skin reaction to it. And if I don't, then it's cleared to move to Gen Pop. And I'll do my normal stuff on this side, and I'll introduce one different product on this side, whatever it is, just to see how it is, whether it's an eye cream or a moisturizer, a cleanser, whatever. I'm that asshole who will take pH strips and walk into the store and test the product's pH level. I love makeup too, double shot. I just hardly ever wear it these days, except for Lippy. Shh, don't tell her. Adopt a billionaire, right? Sorry for all the spelling errors tonight. I'm not good with typing, haha, and I took my gummy. Well, no problem at all. I hope that gummy kicks in well. But do you look 10 years younger in that one patch? Well, again, that's just to make sure that I don't have a skin reaction to it, and then I move on to the rest of the face. Adopt a billionaire, sending in someone that smells like Katie Fulton's boobs to date Tom C. DM, not sure if he's the alien. Nice. Nice. All right. On that note, seeing as Shannon's already taken her gummy, it's time for the rest of us to do our night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. A night meds. Remember to sip first, so the things don't stick. And we do, in fact, have a fun little thing here from, thank you, Bill. Yes. I'm the dumb one that knows nothing about makeup and buying stuff I don't need. Well, fair. I totally get your careful approach to new products. I'm one of those people who reacts to 90% of everything I've learned to be careful. Yep. Doot, 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 doot. There we go.
The mercury's rising, temperature's getting low. I'm calling to all sources. The stream's the place to go. For tonight, each and every time, just about midnight 10. Each day in the week, we're gonna start taking meds. We're taking meds. Hallelujah, taking meds. Amen. I'm gonna go out and watch the stream and let myself get absolute soaking wet. We're taking meds. Hallelujah, we're taking meds. Amen.
Every specimen. Nice. I love it. Very well done. Oh, Lord. Oh, it makes me so happy when, yeah, words. That was delightful. Thank you. Shut up, Matt. I love it. And skin products are nice, but picking beard scabs is tasty fun. See, I don't have beard scabs, so. Professor Kakan, hello. Haven't seen you here. Nice to see ya. Welcome. My eldest was the only one chosen. We adopted him. He had a brother. My youngest is the child we were told would never happen. He's the miracle. Nice. Whenever I tell youngest to take his night meds, he says, okay, just don't sing the song. Sorry. Do, 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 do. Hey, Drayton. If I ever try makeup, I will probably ask Stephen Mango to paint my face like one of his French girls. Absolutely. And he would. If he did that, yeah, that's the question. Double Shot is asking the real questions right now. If he did that, will you pose like a French girl? I figured you would. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. So, what else do we have today? It's been kind of a busy day, not necessarily tumultuous day in SBTV land. Busy though. Busy. A lot of people making choices, looking at their channels and making decisions about what direction they want that channel to go in. Yay, peanut butter pickles, work done, about to drive home. Woohoo! Kick ass. Kick ass. You guys. Oh, sleep sweet, Shannon C. Found out tonight that my mom is getting a pacemaker in 2 weeks. Thankful for online school so the boys and I can stay and help out for a while. Another train trip coming up in September. Boy, I guess so, huh? Nice. Enjoy that gummy, Shannon C. And then I watched part of a live with, choices I made a while ago. Absolutely, Shar. I'm glad to see it happen. Staying out of the fray, staying out of the middle of any of it has been really challenging, especially when people want to put me in the middle. But yeah, I'm glad that people are making these decisions, and that I was pleased to watch Aaron's video from today talking about it. And then I watched, oh yeah, if we could have some ones for Pamela's mom, that'd be great. She's 82 and we'd like her to stick around for a while longer. Yeah, I bet you would. Then I watched a bit of a what did I watch? I watched The Lifeboat, but I came in kind of halfway into it, so I had to go back to the beginning and rewatch because I didn't know who this dude was. He was talking about Wade Wilson, and I had no idea who that dude even was, but now I know that he is a massive chode. Nice. Room raid. Thank you, Pub Groomer 20. How you doing? Room raid from Pup Groomer Dusty Cricket OSA. That's me. You forgot this, sir. You only watched the first third of Aaron's. Did you miss anything? Yeah, you kind of did. It was a pretty good video, I gotta say. And I love that Bilf got a little shout out in there. A little ack for some information that has been passed on indirectly to Aaron via me. You'll remember, some of you, that hi, Miss Kim. Good to see you. Welcome. OSA raid, Pinche Becky. Fantastic. Bilf was in here a couple of nights ago talking about how the director, one of the directors of the Fairbanks, Alaska mission is a convicted, registered S offender. And so we just passed on. He was having some challenges getting people to pay attention to it. And so he sent it to me, and then I got cranky about it and wanted more information and wanted to do more digging. And so I hit up Natalie yesterday after her stream and said, got something I'd like some feedback on. Can we talk? So I talked to her on the phone while she was packing to go on her little late night on her road trip the next day. And I told her all about it, and she asked me to send her the stuff. Aaron is Aaron Smith Levin. If you if you look up Growing Up in Scientology, that's the name of the channel, you'll find him there. He has done years and years and years worth of work on YouTube. And hello, Janelle. Good evening. Our sister in OSA. Natalie was intrigued, and she said, "Can you email me that stuff?" And I said, "Yes, I can. I would be happy to." And she looked at it, and she said, "I'm going to do some digging on this. I want to dig on it on the Scientology side." And you know, we only get one shot to do something like this, to break a story like this. So I want to make sure that we do it right. And I said, "No problem. You have all the information I have. And as soon as, if I get more information, I am happy to pass it on to you." And she said, "I'm also going to talk to Aaron about it." Well, 15 minutes after she hung up with me, I got a text message from her telling me that Aaron was going to do a video on it. So it got into the right hands, Bilf. It got into the right hands, and you wound up getting a shout out about it today. So I love that. I love that for you. Oh, my sister George, I'm glad that you're here. You can't make me mad by it. It'll make me mad if you don't say hi. We love having you in here, sweetheart. Hi ho, 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 it's off to work we go. It's piling with rain, so I'll say love ya all and have the best day. Sorry, didn't quite work because I'll be attempting to keep the brawly the right way in. I'll be listening to the end. We love ya. We love you, Millie. Be safe. Watch out for cars. Try not to get absolutely drenched on your way in, and good luck with the brawly. And yes, Xenu Marlene too, Pup Groomer, for sending all the people on over. We love to have you here. I mean, I was lurking in her channel earlier too, while she was doing nifty things with paint and vinyl and whatnot, and such as. But then she said something about her Cricut, and I went, "I'm sorry, your what?" Because it's not my fault that they decided to name an awesome machine that does magical things after me. Good morning, Maxine B. Good to see you. Pip Groomer. Oh, you're a Pip Groomer now. Grooming apples. A Pip Groomer. So yeah, so that happened. I watched The Lifeboat, and I learned about Wade Wilson, and Wade Wilson is a complete chode. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Pinche Becky. Thank Bilf. He's the one who brought it to my attention, because he was trying to get some traction on it and nobody was really paying attention. So I'm like, okay, I don't really have any pull with anybody, but I'll see what I can do. And I'll, let me talk to Natalie and see what she says. And I am I am glad that she decided that she was interested enough. And I mean, Nat's no joke, right? We know what her goal is. We know what her aim is. We know, we know that she has no love lost for the cult. And oh, yay, big thank you to whomever it was that gifted Maxine a member. Yay, Danielle Urick. Last thing I need is you mad for me not to say hi. Thank you, Danielle. You hadn't gotten the memo I was on late. Is this a common occurrence? Oh, Miss Kim, every night, honey. Every night. I go on, what time zone are you in? Are you in Central? Is Austin in Central? I can never remember. But I'm in Central Time Zone, and I go on around 1 a.m. my time. Pretty much every night. Except when I have connectivity issues, which was most of last week. Unpleasant. But yeah, this is me. Pretty much all the time. Same bug time, same bug channel. 1 a.m. Central, 2 a.m. Eastern. This is how we roll. We remind people to take their night meds, and it's 2:14 a.m. Yes, so you're in Central Time Zone, Miss Kim, just like me. So yeah, I go on at 1 a.m. So I hope to see you in here soon. Again, yeah, there are new faces in here. You've had a fall, not a bad one, thank goodness. Oh, Maxine, I'm sorry. We know about falling over up in here. I do that on the regular. Maya is still dealing with the consequences of her last one. It's 8:15 a.m. in UK. Yep, and that's why our Ms. Millie is off to work right about now. Yeah, lots of new faces up in here, and I love it. But yeah, I was talking about Natalie, and her whole thing was, she told me yesterday, she's like, really, my main objective is to fuck Scientology in the ass as often as possible and as hard as possible. And I went, that's fair. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, you tried to walk here without your stick, but your knee gave up. Oh, yeah. Knees. Pesky old knees. So rude. Luckily, no ring cam footage. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad we don't have one of those. We can't. It would be a bad idea for us to have one of those. Hey, no face. If we had a ring camera, honestly, deer. It would be deer all winter long. Deer at the door, staring at us, going, "Hello, hey, hello. You wanna make with the corn?" Yeah. Maybe raccoons, but mostly deer. Don't threaten them with a good time. Yeah, we could not. We could not. I mean, we don't even have a regular doorbell. Because if we did, they would figure out how to ring the doorbell and summon us. Bad enough that we've got Blue Jays that'll be like bang, 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 bang on the window of the bedroom. Because they know that the people with the snacks are in there. So they'll bash on the bedroom window. The ground squirrels come onto the porch and they make a noise that sounds like a doorbell. Ding, 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 ding. They are absolutely ridiculous. You've never seen a real deer or a raccoon. Shar. I'm so sorry. But then again, you've seen roos. You've seen a roo? Like a real one? In person? Have you seen koalas? Drop bears? Syphilis-riddled things? Chlamydia-riddled drop bears. So, a deer dong. Yeah. Well, maybe not a deer dong. No, I'm going to pass on a deer dong. Thank you, no face. Day made with that wee song. Oh, thanks, Millie. And I'm classic cliche in New York, squealing at squirrels. Yes, but do you chat with the pigeons as well? I do. Here it would be crows and blue jays. They peep at me through my windows looking for treats. I have raccoons too. Yep. Kangaroo are the deer of Australia. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, you've only seen them at the zoo. Right. See, you guys are talking about actual balance problems, like physically balance problems. I just fall over. All those years in ballet, wasted. Absolute waste of time. Now I have to go back up because Pup Groomer said something. And by the way, Miss Kim, I have chronic pain. I hurt all the time. They are baffled. They have no idea why. They can't figure it out. Here we go. Recently found out there is a Las Vegas City Councilwoman on the board of the Applied Scholastic School in Vegas. Oh. Oof. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Janice Gillum Grady is there. PJ Becky, just call me Tumbelina. I stop, drop, and roll, and I'm not on fire. Yes, I just fall over. I always have. You've seen wallabies in the wild? Okay. I like wallabies. Fibro affects the brain and nervous system. I had to stop riding my motorcycle. That stinks. I have, yeah, they are smallish kangaroo-like creatures. Wallabies, they're like mini roos. I have raccoons and skunks. They're right at eye level when they get outside of the basement window. Yep. Yep, samesies. I'm in a split level, and the lower level of the house is, most of it is underground. So when we're there, the windows are at eye level and they just boink. Oh, you certainly can. You certainly can message me a raccoon picture to share. Yeah, they're like dwarfaroos. Maxine's learning to roll. Good. Yeah, no, Janice Gillen Grady, let me not be short attention span theater here. Janice Gillen Grady lives in Vegas. Ooh, you get foxes on your door cam. Nice. Otherwise, send it to Natalie. This is a woman who is paying attention to things. Send it to Nat. Oh, who is this? Who's that cutie pants? We love him or her. I have, oh, just sleeping. Just taking a little snooze. I want to snuggle that raccoon. Yes, I do. Very much so. Cutie. I am ready for an Australia fact. Give us a stray fact. I have, and Shar, if you want raccoon footage, I got raccoon footage. I used to get so many raccoons on the porch when I lived at my ex's place. And we used to feed them all the time. And there was one that would stand right next to me and hang on to my pants with one hand and take grapes from me very gently with its other hand. No, they don't. They're actually, rabies is significantly less prevalent in raccoons than people would have you believe. The most common thing is ringworm. The most common thing that can pass from raccoon to raccoon is ringworm. So one of the other things that we did was, because marshmallows are like crack to them, like legit, they are mad for marshmallows, absolutely insane for marshmallows. And so we went and got a particular kind of warming medication, and we put a little dab of it inside their marshmallows, and we got deworming medication into probably about 25 raccoons that summer. They are butts. We have a gazebo, and he was peeping at my husband off the top of a gazebo. Okay, Shar is upset. They can be mean when bats tend to, leptospirosis too. Bats tend to carry more rabies. Yes, that is true. Last time someone got killed by a spider in Australia. You make a good point here. 1979. All you American fuckers who think Australia is all about dangerous spiders, how about you stop selling guns? You make a valid point. I don't think that Australia is all about dangerous spiders. I think that most of the other creatures that live there are also trying to kill you actively. But you do make a good point. They can be mean, but they can be very sweet. Ooh, they also like ice cream cones? I bet they do. They I don't associate Straya with spiders. I'm sorry. You're dealing with that. People automatically associate the U.S. with guns and fat people. I'm one, but I don't have any of the other. They like ice cream cones. They like hot dogs. They love grapes, and they tip their little heads back when they chew the grapes so they don't lose all the juice out of their little mouths. They like peanut butter sandwiches. I made peanut butter sandwiches for the raccoons more than once because I'm that guy. Texas spiders are scary as shit. North Carolina spiders are scary as shit. Minnesota spiders are scary as shit. We get brown recluse up here. Yeah, I hear you, Shar. Inland taipans, jellyfish, tiger snakes, crocs. Yes, they do, because we had a coon and it stole my cone. So the coon got one after that. Nice. Oh, I know. This made me really sad for the raccoon. You know how raccoons like to wet their food in water first? I saw a funny clip of a raccoon putting a wad of cotton candy in the water and then looking super confused when it disappeared. I felt so bad for the poor little raccoon. I've seen that clip too. They gave him cotton candy because they're little sugar junkies, and he put it in the water and then it was gone. It made me very sad. Shot by a toddler is not funny. Yeah. But where are the spiders the size of plates? I mean, quokkas are cute. Yes, they are. Yep. BJ Becky lives in South Central LA. We have spiders, raccoon, possum, and drive-by. Yep. I used to live in East Los Angeles. Right? Now I'm going to forget what it's called. It was right down the hill from a particular neighborhood, region, thing, kind of in the warehouse district, just over the bridge, the LA River Bridge from downtown. Yeah. I used to see all sorts of cool stuff because, again, I'm awake all night, right? But yeah, I lived there. You're really fired up about this tonight, Shar. I'm noticing that. You're upset. I like the donut drive-through, handing one donut to a raccoon in the parking lot. Yes. Yes, I love that. Wild turkeys, Kimberly Gabaldon, bears, mountain lions. Yep. Here we've got bears, wild turkeys, deer, snakes, spiders, the occasional moose. And moose do not fuck around. Don't mess with a moose. Like, literally, no one ever hears of anyone getting hurt by an animal in Australia. 90% of the population lives in big cities, and we just don't. Okay. It's like the bane of all Australians' existence dealing with anyone from America. Okay. Are you done? You good, bro? What else do we have here? We don't have gators. We have deer ticks. Those can kill you because they'll give you Lyme disease. We have mosquitoes, so you can get some nice West Nile or Zika. I don't think any of our mosquitoes carry malaria, so I'm not real worried about that. Good night, Jen. Sleep sweet, honey. Ooh, double shots in Montana. You've got all sorts of dangerous shit there too, don't you? Nice. We have skunks, we have raccoons, we have badgers, martins, ground squirrels, bald eagles, hawks of all different kinds. We've got loads of stuff, loads of animals. We don't have any scorpions, so that's nice. We don't have wild boars. Minnesota does occasionally have drive-by, but that's more down in the Twin Cities. It's like St. Paul area generally. Although we do have some in the nearest city to me, but I'm like 20, 30 minutes outside of town, so I'm out in the sticks. We don't get too many drive-bys out here in the sticks. People have to drive by in order for that to happen, and they just don't usually. So much with that. So yeah, don't have to worry about it. Shar, cake baker and defender of animal reputation. Yes, indeed. Humans are the worst. Yeah. Humans are the most dangerous animal there is. Sometimes the people are worse. I agree. I agree. People are disgusting. And they smell bad. And they're rude. I know about the smell bad thing because I stand just about at armpit height for most of the rest of places. Hello, Mudskipper. Lol, that thumbnail. I haven't seen my thumbnail. I'm probably babbling about something with my mouth wide open and one eye shut. Miss Kim, you miss living up north having 4 seasons? Up here we really only have 2. Snow repair and road removal? Wait, no. Road repair and snow removal. Same thing. We get a brief couple of weeks of mud that they call spring. And half the time we skip over autumn and go careening straight back into winter. Hubby wanted me to go with him to Panama in 95. I said I wasn't going anywhere where the grasshoppers were the size of my 2-year-old. That's funny. I've encountered many wild animals, but the most dangerous, I think, is the wolverine. The second is fucking humans. Yep. Trunk spider. Yeah, I mean, you can Google spiders in Australia and come up with all sorts of images, I suppose, but most of those that you are going to see is going to be out in the bush. It's not going to be in the cities where most of the people are. So yeah, I guess I probably. Why doesn't he send you pics of the koala hanging out in the Christmas tree? Far better. Yeah, I agree. It probably is annoying being misrepresented over and over. It's why I do my best whenever I travel any place outside of the US to not be that tourist. Because I know what people think in other countries of Americans. So, I mean, yeah, I'm fat, but you're not going to see me on People of Walmart. And you're not going to hear me trying to speak to somebody whose native language is different than mine in my language and then get frustrated that they don't understand me. And so I just say it again, but slow and loud, because that's not helpful. I strive very hard to not be that douchebag. And I mean, honestly, Shar, this and Vegemite, love it or hate it, there are some foods, and Casillas, her taste buds are scarred. Also, I gave these to pretty much everybody when I was down in the Twin Cities. And the reactions varied and were also hilarious. I maybe shouldn't have given it to my best friend when she was drunk. Quokkas are adorable. Basically, Straya never gets mentioned by an American without a dangerous animal coming into it, and they think they're so funny. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't mention dangerous animals every time I talk about Straya. So there are exceptions. Pinche Becky says, as bad as LA's reputation is, I love it here. I had a really rough go of it. I lived there for 5 years and I had a really rough go of it, but there is some damn good food there. Margie Bar. Oh yeah, I still have Lifesavers left. Are you kidding? I have like 5 rolls. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 5 rolls. Yeah, musk flavored lifesavers. I love them. They're made in Australia, and they are as polarizing as Vegemite. I lived in Panama for about 2 years. Who cares about grasshoppers? It's the spiders, snakes, and caiman you have to worry. Oh, the caiman, yes, that you have to worry about. Caiman, those are little tiny crocodiles, aren't they? Snap, 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 snap. Vicious little bitches. It's like Canada. The bears, moose, and beavers are not around in the city, and we don't go around in snowmobiles every winter. You don't? We do. We get moose walking down the main street of the nearest city. We get bears crashing through the window of Perkins wanting pancakes, I mean, we get all kinds of shit. Scariest Australian animals to me are flocks of cockatoos. That's hair-raising. Okay. I wish beer didn't make me have to pee so much. Yeah, you don't buy beer, Bilf. You just rent it. Have enough empty jars? Just thinking about it, I think they kind of taste like rose water. They kind of do. They kind of taste like if you made a cross between Choward's scented gum and rose water, that would be what a musk lifesaver tastes like. Yeah. Yes, tiny crocodile. Snap, 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 snap. I mean, not tiny in relative comparison to the crocodile. Not this big, although they start out this big. But then they get, big, and they can do some damage. Fierce little bitches. Also, I think Americans are associated with Hollywood and New York and TV shows and movies over guns and fat people, by the way. Oh, well, maybe. Sleds pulled by huskies. Yes, see, that's why in Canada, you're not going around on snowmobiles all the time because you're using sled dogs, dog sleds. Double shots in a city and gets moose, deer, etc. Yep. Well, caiman get big. Yes, I know, Janelle, but, I think I clarified that. Maybe Turkish Delight is a gateway musk drug. Oh, that could be. I like Turkish Delight, too. I just don't like it covered in chocolate. Ew. Ew. Just in the fine powder, whatever it is, icing sugar, I don't know. We have to go out of the city to have room and enough snow for snowmobiling. We use cars in the city. When we get a blizzard bad enough, we use snowmobiles in the city. A moose chased me last winter, and my neighbor saw and made a bunch of noise, and it ran away. Wow. Yeah. Not surprised. Moose are strange creatures. Their eyes are on top of their head and flatter. Yes, they are small. Rosewater and ginger is a beautiful combo. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't like Turkish Delight with chocolate. Blah, 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 blah. No. Well, guys, this was fun. I think I'm finally tired of night owls. I'll be back. Yay. How'd that work out for you, Belf? I politely but firmly reminded the moose that God has granted us dominion over the beasts of the earth. And the moose made moose noises, and that is why the moose was chasing you. You got mad. Said, guess who's lower on the food chain, motherfucker? Do you see how big I am? Moose are like deer, only super ultra mega sized deer and with massive antlers. Thanks for stopping in, Miss Kim. I'm glad to have you here. I look forward to seeing you again. Yes, moose are like enormous jacked deer that are not afraid of you. That's exactly what it is. They are tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. I know somebody who drove her car underneath one. It was a little compact car and a very large moose up in Alaska, now that I think about it. We had moose wandering around and they send out warnings because we have idiots. Yes. Yes, we have them too. People are dumb. Deer are very skittish. Yes. Deer are very skittish. They're usually they try to stay the fuck away from humans because humans have boomsticks and humans shoot them, which is rude. Margie Barr. Did you mean to spell that Nasti? Moose can be pretty nasty. Good night. DOA is a fraud. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Have a great night. Sleep sweet. I should probably do responsible YouTuber things and remind people. Mara, the final count on the cruisers. I don't have a final head count, but it's 34 cabins. Enormous jacked deer. What was I just gonna? Oh yeah, responsible YouTuber things. Okay, so hit the like or the dislike. You can hit the like if you're here for the OSA meeting. You can hit the dislike if you're actually OSA. Check to see if you're subscribed. Check your subscribe status. YouTube be YouTubing, and so they like to unsubscribe people. But if you would be so kind as to make sure that you're still subscribed. I know Kathy Mitchell has to resubscribe every time she comes in practically. Millie the Dandelion, I'm glad you made it to work. I'm terribly sorry you have to be there. May your day be uneventful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that button. Please consider subscribing. It's fast, it's free, and my favorite part, it's painless. So yeah, go ahead and do that thing. The deer outside, when they are babies, they have little white spots, Char. The spotty deer are the babies. They fade once they grow up. Yeah, subscribe, like. You can ring my bell, and you can select all for all notifications. So that you find out every single time my random ass decides to go online, which is usually like once a day. So don't panic. You're not going to get spammed. We do have memberships here, $2.99 a month. One level, that's it, to be part of the dirty stay-ups. And, the super chats and all that nonsense that goes along with it. There are other ways that you can support the channel as well. You will find all of those down in the description box below. My email address is down there, so you can drop me an email, chowyansmut@gmail.com. And if Sandy Wandy is still in here, please send me an email so I can send you that link. Beware anyone not OSA but OSA. I have noted your names and whether you have a uterus or not. Okay, well done. I thank you for your service, Heather Mack. Sleep sweet, pinche Becky. Buenas noches. What else am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, the email is down there. The PO box, if you want to send me a postcard from wherever you are, that one's down there. And the Amazon wish list that the chat demanded that I link, that's in there. Good, you're still here, Sandy Wandy. Yes, send me an email. And then the PayPal is there. The Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get is there. If you wish to support the channel monetarily in that way, YouTube doesn't get to eat 30% of that. So I ain't saying, I'm just saying. And I really appreciate all of you for being here, whether you're in the chat or you're lurking. I'm happy that you're here, and I appreciate that you spent time with us. Thank you very much. Googling Japanese deer. Oh, yes. One more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, one last sip. Gonna get it. Char skin chips till we quit it. One more for the road. Yes, white-tailed deer. That's what we have. Yep, baby deer are ridiculous. Yes, Bambi is a baby deer. Bambi is a baby white-tailed deer. Yep, the baby deer wormhole. Oh, girl. I got photos of those in the backyard, too. Oh, here you go. OSA. OSA, are you listening? OSA, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? If you want to have Karina Shirali deported, please do it before winter hits. Thank you. Whoosh. Yep. Right down that rabbit hole. Faux show. All right, y'all. I will be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. I hope that you sleep sweet, that you rest well, you have an uneventful work day, work night. Oh yeah, cougars. We have cougars here too. The Moose Education of Shar. Rosalind saw a bobcat once. That's awesome. We are apparently right in the cougar migration path. So yeah, they hang out here. Sleep sweet, rest well, have a good day, a good afternoon, a good night, whenever it is, wherever you are. I hope that it is good for you. Oh yes, can't forget elk. Can't forget to check out an elk hunt. Anyway, yes, cougar is in the cat family. Yes, they are. I will be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel, and I hope to see you here as well. In the meantime, sleep sweet, stay safe, watch out for deer and elk.